a good one in store. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the New England Patriots. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. And off we go from Foxborough. This return will take him out past the 25-yard line. Decent field position as this game gets going. To the air right away is Mendoza. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
From 29, here's 2nd down and 7. From the gun, here's Mendoza. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Genty. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. 11 yards on the pass there. Good for a Raider first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
They'll run with the Boise State product, Ashton Genty. And he'll get this up to the 44. Christian Ellis, they're on the stop.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains, they're nothing fancy, but they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. Now it's Mendoza. Open man, that's Dante Fulton. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. The first-round pick looking right at home in this offense. It's a first down. They'll come up now. Again, good news, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Genty. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
First down throw for Mendoza. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down forthcoming. gun, Mendoza. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Malik Benson. Touchdown, Raiders. That touchdown, #1 for him on the year. The extra point by Gay is good, and the Raiders will take a 7-0 lead. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Now the former Buckeye, it's Travion Henderson. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
10 yards.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 16-yard pickup on that one. Good for a Patriots 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Throwing now is May. That's Dobbs open left side. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
4 yards.
That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
From out of the gun, they're going to run with Henderson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a 1st down.
Well, here he is just taking over this drive from the running back spot. Frankly, Mike, any time the secondary and defensive backs are making a lot of tackles downfield, you know the offensive line's doing their job up front, and we can see the results.
This drive rolling now. Another 1st and 10. First carry for Ramondre Stevenson. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Throwing on 2nd down. May. And he'll only manage a couple here, so better than throwing it away, but now they are going to face 3rd down.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. That's going to be caught. It's a touchdown for the moment, but there are flags on the field, and not sure this one's going to stand. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. From out of the gun, here's May. Open man downfield is Brown. Give him 19 yards on 3rd and 18. They found a way to get it done. 1st down.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate, not only on 3rd down, but what they call 3rd and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air the ball out. And when you can convert 3rd downs at that distance, chances are you got a pretty big-time quarterback.
A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
Yeah, so this just really comes down to really good defense. You can tell the quarterback's trying to target something downfield, and when they take that away, typically there's something underneath, but they had all levels of the coverage accounted for, and that was a really nice job.
On second down, it's May. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. Tayshaun Boutte, the one he was looking for. Third down coming up.
They've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks, but right now it's been a lot of double coverage, it's been a lot of tight windows, and if they're going to have more success...
And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Hunter Henry. Touchdown, New England. His fourth TD grab of the season. The extra point, up and good. And the Pats come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. A return now from the 4. He'll get this out to the 25-yard line, but a penalty marker may bring it back a bit. Now, another 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Genty. And he's going to have this one up near the 28. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
Once again, it's Genty. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Shotgun snap for Mendoza. That's going to be incomplete, and it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
3rd and 11 coming up. Looking to throw is Mendoza. That's into the hands of Tucker. He's got it. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football as they've got it with 1st and 10. Here's Genty. This one over before it started. Hit behind the line. It's going to be lost a couple.
How would you like to be this running back here? You get the ball, you're thinking, all right, get through the line. Next thing you know, the big old D tackle's just waiting for you there in the hole. nowhere for you to go as he takes you down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Throwing is Mendoza. A dive and a catch. Incredible. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
With wide receivers, I think we spend so much time, Mike, talking about their speed and their route running, and of course that's critical, but the ability to not only catch the ball, but to concentrate on the bad throws. We used to have a saying, you get paid to catch the bad ones, and saw a great example of it here, laying out, going down to get this ball, holding on through contact with the ground, and it's a big-time play.
You'll get this right to the 20-yard line. Christian Ellis, they're on the stop.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
Here's a second and 9. To throw is Mendoza. The pressure gets home. He's lost the football. And one of the Raiders able to get back in there and secure possession so they keep the ball.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Throwing, Mendoza. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Matt Gay coming on for this field goal try. This will be from 47 yards. Gay's kick is good. And the Raiders will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
This fielded at about the 9. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
May now on first and 10. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
Up the middle, it's Henderson. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. It's third down. They need 6 for the first down. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He'll get this one complete to Brown. A gain there of 11. First down, New England.
Pretty safe to say that A.J. Brown's time in Philadelphia had kind of run its course, but new lease on life here with the Patriots, and we know at his best, he is one of the best receivers in football.
So, first and 10 here now at the 38. Working out of the gun, it's May. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw is May. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. What a big play there for New England. 39 yards.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They run straight ahead with Henderson. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6. Now, May. Flush to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's May. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. And now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
On 4th down, out comes Andres Portegales for the Patriots field goal. That one is good. And the Patriots will level the score at 10 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
This will be returned from the 6. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 21-yard line.
On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 1. Here's Mendoza. This one not quite on target. And too much. That one falls incomplete. Trey Tucker, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
He'll try to pick it up with Genty, and he'll have the 1st down. He'll get him up around the 37.
He's brought down at the 37.
And that right there, Mike, is exactly what a power run game on 3rd down is supposed to look like. The defense actually doesn't do a very bad job. They just can't wrap him up, and he's able to use that strength, shed that first tackle, and pick up the 1st down.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Good track route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. From the gun, here's Mendoza. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
Anytime you see a receiver at this level miss a ball that easy, it's just concentration. They just take it for granted. All of a sudden, they're thinking about what their next move is or what they're going to do after the catch. And instead of just focusing on first things first, secure the catch, put the ball away, then become a runner.
2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. We're back to Foxborough after this. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Again, Mendoza. Defense there to contain the scramble. They stop him well short of the first down mark.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
Cole now on to punt, and that kicks away. On the return is Jones. Oh, looked like he may have had a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return.
At their own 9-yard line.
Here's May to throw it on first down. This is taken in by Dobbs. And he'll be forced out of bounds a yard or so shy of the marker, but it is a gain of 9 on first down.
It's a gain of 9.
So they have it second and 1.
And a yard.
On the handoff, Henderson. And he's going to have a Patriots first down. And he gets this one up to the 28-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Patriots first down.
Throwing is May. Open man, that's Booty. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. So, a couple of first downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41.
Patriots first down. First and 10.
Here's May.
41-yard line.
Short pass caught by Henry, the tight end. Now the Patriots are going to use their first timeout. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. Here's 2nd and 6. May going to look to throw. That complete to Henderson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Good play calling rhythm. Drive continues. Another 1st and 10.
Patriots first down.
May to the air once more. Open man. That's Booty. New England going to take their 2nd timeout. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Here's a 2nd and 6. May to throw again. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
And 6 yards.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch.
Well cover on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stutz.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
On first down, it's Mendoza. Not wanting to take on any contact, he's going to slide to a stop. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Matt Gay to kick off for Las Vegas.
Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll go play action with May. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Trying to find A.J. Brown. It'll be 2nd down.
We see this time and time again in the NFL, Mike. You want to play quarterback at this level, you better figure out a way to be able to bounce back following a bad throw, a bad series, a bad game. And in this case, he's got to bounce back from a pick on the last drive, and he's got to find himself some easy completions and settle himself back into this one.
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
He'll try to run for it with Henderson.
Henderson, the ball carrier. Max Crosby on the tackle. A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
On 4th down, Bryce Baringer out to punt for New England. A fair catch signaled and taken at about the 18-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Genty. They had that play dialed up defensively, stopped them in the backfield. Loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
On 2nd down, here's Mendoza. The pressure going to cave in on him. He will go down. Milton Williams getting in there to bring him down. His 1st sack of the season. This will be 3rd and long. Shotgun snap for Mendoza. Looking down the field, but that ball's incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds.
At their own 41-yard line.
They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. Trying to push his way to the line of scrimmage. He's not going to get there. Stopped by the defense. That's a loss of a yard.
A loss of a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Oh, high throw there, but a nice job to go up and get it. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Now a 3rd and 2. From out of the gun, here's May. Oh, they try to go down the field with it, but it winds up incomplete. Tries to connect with Romeo Doubs that time. And that'll set up 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They're going. It's May. He's got a man. It's Dobbs. And he's going to pick up a Patriots 1st down. They wind up getting 13 yards on that 4th down conversion.
You know, Mike, the signing of Romeo Doubs, it surprised me a little bit. I always thought he was a good player, but when you look from a production standpoint, never went over 750 yards in any season back with the Packers. And, you know, here's New England going out of their way to go out and sign him. So clearly believe he can take that next step and become a big-time weapon for him.
And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20. 17 yards as they hook up again and pick up the 1st.
This quarterback has a reputation for being one of the faster quarterbacks in the league, but what I loved here is, yes, he used his legs, but he remained a passer for as long as he could, and leads to a nice pickup.
Here's May again. Pass caught right side by Henry. To the pylon, he's in. Hunter Henry. Touchdown, Patriots. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. No problem there on the extra point. And the Patriots go up by 7. It is now 17-10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Fake to Genti, and now Mendoza. That's to the right side, and incomplete. Jalen Naylor was the intended receiver that time. It's 2nd down.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback, and in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. 15 yards pick up there. 1st down, Vegas.
Doesn't it seem like that every time we see a highlight reel catch, they love showing the wide receivers and the running backs, but let's give a little love to the big tight end. I mean, what an athletic play. Understanding that ball was down and away, you've got to lay out to secure it, and not only is he able to get his hands under it and catch it initially, but he's able to survive the ground, and that's a big-time play.
Oh, man, open downfield is Thornton. They get 21 on that one. Good for a Raider 1st down. Mendoza to throw again. And he's not going to be able to escape the rush here. He goes down. his first sack of the year. Come to the line, got some work to do now. It is 2nd and long. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Run right up the gut with Genty. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
They gave him the impossible task of being so far behind the sticks and saying, hey, go salvage this series. And he almost pulled it off. What a great run. And in most instances, it would be rewarded with a 1st down.
They need to get it to the 27. This is 3rd down. Gun, Mendoza. Hit as he throws. That one will fall to the turf, and it's incomplete. The pressure too much to get away from that time. Good 3rd down stop, and it sets up 4th down. Matt Gay coming on for this field goal try.
52-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Raiders are able to cut it to 4. 17 to 13.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Woo. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick 1st down.
That's good for a Patriots.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the 2nd half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
See what they have for 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun. It's May. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. Oh, how about the coverage there? Nowhere to go with the football. He just throws it away. It brings up 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. The They'll run it straight ahead now with Genty. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for. And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
In motion, Naylor. Here's Mendoza now on second down. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Nice rep here by the defense. They go man coverage, takes away all the threats downfield, and with nothing open, he has no choice but just kind of throw a contested ball, hope for the best, and just falls incomplete.
Here now, 3rd and 5. From the gun, here's Mendoza. Oh, that swung out wide and intercepted. And the Patriots are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's May. Pushed out to his left. Throw on target. It's Booty. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
It's a gain of 22 yards. And the Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. Fought through that first contact. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
May to throw on 2nd down. The left side, he's got Henry. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
14 yards.
A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Patriots first down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Open man downfield is Brown.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
Makes the score Patriots 24, Raiders 13.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
41-yard line.
First and 10, and here's Mendoza. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up. That's a pass you say he should have had. But instead he does not, and it brings up second down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
To throw on second down, it is Mendoza. That's left side to Tucker.
Mendoza's pass.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Throwing is Mendoza. Gets that one complete to his tight end, Bowers.
Complete to Brock Bowers.
12 yards on that hookup. First down, Vegas.
First down, Las Vegas.
For this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
A gain there of 21. Good for a Raider first down.
A gain of 21 yards. And the Raider first down.
Back to throw. Mendoza. He'll find Genty out of the backfield. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything...
That's going to be hard. Trey Tucker. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Touchdown, Las Vegas.
And now the Raiders faced with an important 2-point conversion attempt.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
To throw is Mendoza. That's caught. So they get the 2-point conversion. And all of a sudden that 11-point deficit down to just a field goal here in the 4th.
Matt Gay to kick off for Las Vegas.
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. Marcus Jones now to return. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Maynard on 1st and 10. On the run to the right. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing is May. Right side, catch made by Dobbs. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
Third and 1.
Here they come for 3rd and 1. Handoff, and it's Henderson. And he'll pick up the first down as he moves this up to the 29-yard line.
And defensively, these are the opportunities, Mike, at this stage in the game. You just can't miss. It's a close game. 4th quarter, you find yourself trailing. You've got to be able to come up in that spot and force a stop. Instead, now the offense can drain even more time off the clock with a fresh set of downs.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. Sure pass caught by Henry, the tight end. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. A pair of first downs gives them 1st and 10 up at the 40. Out of the gun, here's May. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That's caught! And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, New England. That's his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The PAT up and good. And the Pats will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Washington now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. A penalty marker is down as he gets up close to the 35, but this one might be coming back a bit. First down throw for Mendoza. That's to the right side and caught by Bauer.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 2. Shotgun snap for Mendoza. He's got his receiver. That's Jack Penn. It'll be out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, and that gains them another first down.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Open man downfield. He's got his tight end, Bowers. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 32 yards. Center leads him to the line for 1st and 10. The air again, Mendoza. Moving, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in 2nd and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Here's a handoff to Genty. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. gun, Mendoza. Over the middle, it's intercepted. And the Patriots are going to get the football back as we reach the 2-minute warning. On first down, they'll start out with Stevenson. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down.
At his 48-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
They'll run. It's Henderson. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down and 9.
They'll drop to throw. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Set to go now on first and 10. On the give, it's Henderson. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
2 brings up second and 8 at the 41-yard line.
They'll come up on a second down and 8. So it's a win for the Patriots. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Patriots winners at home as we say so long from Foxborough.